Hi guys, this is Wave 618. It's the 27th of February 2018 and currently it's 8:30 p.m. GMT. Alright, so this is just a new update on Bitcoin. So as I discussed in my previous videos, this was the end of a major Wave 1 and we're currently in a major Wave 2, which as I mentioned, I do not think has finished. So now I've shown you this on the daily chart. Let's zoom in. I want to go on the 4-hourly chart. Okay, so as previously mentioned, I'm expecting a WXY pattern. That's this being W, X to roughly around here, and then Y to roughly around here. The reason I feel it's going to be coming a lot lower down is because the next wave is a major Wave 3, which, as I said, I'm looking for prices to go to around 50,000. To be honest, that's still a bit of time off. The next big trade that I'm looking for is the short around this level, yeah, because there's a long way down from there. This is going to be a bit of a bull trap. There's a lot of people who will be bullish, especially when it breaks this downward trend line here. However, there's going to be a lot of selling around here. All right. So as we can see, price today is approaching this downward trend line, kind of flirting around that line, and people are getting excited, I presume, because they think it's about to break and they consider this the last piece of resistance before a huge move up. That would have been the case if this was the bottom. However, I'm sorry, but I just can't accept that this is the bottom. There's a lot more selling that needs to be done before price is marked up. Alright, so okay, so this being the W, so 3 legs down, we're expecting 3 legs up to form X. I expect that to be in an ABC fashion. As we can see, there's been a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so I'm expecting this trend line to break and finish around this level, around the 13,000 level, before doing quite a corrective bit of consolidation here and then popping again to around, we're looking around 15,000, 16,000. I can't say exactly the figure. It'll depend on the wave count as these waves are forming, and we'll be looking for divergence and volume coming in to decide when this peak has been reached. But I'm really getting excited about this trade. This is the next trade I'm looking forward to, and then the next big trade is obviously this one. And this is where I'm looking to go big on a big long position, where I'll be looking at a target of around $50,000. My previous videos explained that, so if you want to watch those, it'll explain that in a lot more detail. Now, just what I think we can expect with this move up, I do think this line will break. Yeah, it may come down before it goes up. However, I think this will act as good support. Reason being, there is a inverse head and shoulders. I'll just draw that on for you. So if we start the head and shoulders, it doesn't matter where you start it. The point is the left shoulder comes to here. The neckline is here. The head is there. And then when you draw your right-sided neckline, that's when you get the important line. Yeah. Then you just fill in the right shoulder, which was at that horizontal support level, with the left shoulder. And then we're waiting for price to break this line. Yeah, so we're waiting. Once this line is broken, you'll see it move up quite sharply. Yeah, but I'm expecting it to find resistance around here, and I think it's going to retest this neckline. So if you extend the neckline down here, I think this is where the B wave is going to be before it makes a final C, completing the X wave. Yeah. So this is my primary wave count. This is what I'm expecting. Whether it works out this way, it's hard to tell. We'll be assessing the price action as it develops. But at present, this is my primary wave count. So let me take this head and shoulders off. So yeah, I'm looking for this eventually to break. I'm not going to get too excited because I may find a bit of resistance here, and then it's only going to go to here. I'm not going to be putting a trade on at this point, to be honest. if I didn't have a day job and I was on my computer all day long, then yeah, I could trade this. But considering the fact that I have a day job as well, I'm gonna sit out of this one. At this point, you could put a trade on because this is going to be quite impulsive, yeah. And I expect this to be very corrective, and there's going to be a lot of RSI divergence when this point arises. Yeah, so this will be an easier trade, to be honest. Don't get sucked in to getting in on a long once this line breaks, because I don't believe it's going to go too far. It's going to retrace before it goes up. Alright, so that explains what I'm expecting, really. So yeah, as I explained in my previous videos, this is going to be a WXY. Reason being is there's so much weaker hands that are in possession of Bitcoin at the moment, and they need to be properly shaken out. I mean, what the banks, the funds, the smart money will be doing, they'll be assessing things like social media to get an idea of the sentiment amongst the general public. Yeah, I mean, what else can they go off to get the idea of the sentiment amongst the public? These social media forums are the best. So they'll be looking in Twitter, they'll be looking on StockTwits just to get a feel for what people are thinking. And from my opinion, when I go on Twitter and StockTwits, basically what I'm finding is that there's still a lot of bullish sentiment about Bitcoin. There's a lot of people holding on to it, and these are retail traders. This is not what the banks consider the smart money. So they feel that these people can be shaken out, and they'll get shaken out once they suck them all in here. Yeah, they make everyone fear that they're missing out. Yeah, and then obviously people will be buying, and all of a sudden they're going to shake them out by taking price lower, and yeah, they're going to take it down low until everyone is shaken out. So okay, not this low, not down to 2,000, but I was looking at 3,000, maybe a little bit higher than 3,000, but the 3,000 would not surprise me. Yeah, then I expect a bit of a horizontal movement where the banks, the funds are buying Bitcoin at the lowest price possible before they start marking the price up. So that'll be a very exciting time to buy in around this level. But to be honest, the next big trade I'm looking for is the short at this level. If you got in at this level, if you went long here, excellent. I'd hold on to that because I don't see it going below here until it's reached this level. Yeah, so you may want to take some profits, or to be honest, you should have taken some profits when it reached this resistance line. But to be honest, if you got in here, you could have just left it. Yeah, because it looks like it's going to here. Yeah, so that's it for today. I'll be keeping a close eye on Bitcoin over the next couple of days, seeing how it reacts to this line. I am expecting it to break over the next couple of days, and yeah, I'll keep you updated on my analysis of Bitcoin. So yeah, the YouTube channel's gradually growing. I can see people are subscribing, so that's really nice to see. I hope that I'm providing some useful analysis for you. If you have any queries, just post in the comments, or you can email me. That's absolutely fine. You can follow me on Twitter, on StockTwits, on Facebook, and yeah, let's see what happens in Bitcoin. Yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, share, and all right, let's see how things go.